Hey guys, Angry Beast here bringing you some Psych Warfare gameplay on the map Ace Chemical. Running around with the Persuader shotgun with penetrator ammo and the Gatekeeper as well with penetrator ammo. And my fun facts are fleet-footed to let me move faster. It's basically lightweight on steroids because I think it lets you run at like 15% faster. And I got the Marksman fun fact too, which lets me do more damage to targets, I believe by about 10-15% more damage. So this is a very, very powerful close-range class. At longer ranges, you're not going to get anything out of this class. I mean, you're running around with a shotgun. You wouldn't expect that to get one-shot kills across the map. Although in some situations, you can get kills after a pretty considerable distance. I find it in this game, a lot of the gunfights you'll be in are already close quarters, so you don't lose much by using a shotgun. To me, it's like Modern Warfare 3, but a little bit more cartoony, if that makes any sense. Because your engagements are so close quarters, I can basically be confident running around with a shotgun that I won't be outclassed in most gunfights. And that shows in this game because this ends up being a pretty respectable score while playing the objective. I think I defused 2 of the bombs and plant 1. Excuse me, they're not bombs, they're what are they called? They're psych machines or whatever. And when you're running with a battery, it's always a good thing to have the Ninja Smoke Bomb on. Because you're going to be so sneaky, people are going to have a hard time sneaking up on you and killing you while you're in the bomb. And they'll have also a really hard time shooting you, especially if you're using a smaller body type with the Fleet-Footed perk. You could make a case for running the Nimble Fingers perk, which is good, and it works especially well in a fumigation setup. But in a Psych Warfare, I find that the faster plant time isn't really necessary. The one thing I wish that would happen though with the Ninja Smoke Bombs is to add a little bit more actually a little less time coming in and out of the cloak, because that can end up killing you more often than anything else. You'll be cloaking and you won't be able to pull out in time, and it'll end up being your death. But that's okay. I mean, it's a way to balance it, I suppose. And it'd be awesome if they had a fun fact that did that. But I'm using the motion sensor here as well, and the motion sensor is probably the most powerful equipment in this game. And the motion sensor, basically what it does is if the enemy isn't using the Wallflower perk, it's gonna show them up as a constant red dot on your radar if they're in the radius of it. That's a lot more powerful than what the motion sensor or the heartbeat sensor from the Modern Warfare Call of Duty series does. And it seems like that it works a lot better if you can remember to throw it down. The one thing that I always forget to do in games like this is that when I have an optional equipment, I always seem to forget to throw it down. When you got the enemies in a state like this, where you know exactly where they are on your map, and they're all crazy and they can't kill you, that's the fun times of the game, where you can absolutely dominate a person and they can do nothing about it. I mean, especially if you're using a close quarters weapon like the Persuader, which does really high damage close range. You don't really have to worry about anybody if you're in a situation like that, unless they sneak up behind you like they did right there. And it's just unfortunate. There wasn't too much I could have done there. And one thing you're gonna have to use when you're using the Ninja Smoke Bombs over something like the roller skates, so you're gonna have to learn how to win head-on-head gunfights. It's a lot of times you can get behind a person and shoot them in the back, but in some situations that's not possible. And you're gonna have to learn how to win those one-on-one gunfights and not get your view kicked up all around by getting hit 1 or 2 times. I do like the speedy body type in this game, but I find that the nimble body type works better with the sneaky class. Mainly because you're going to spend more time coming in and out of cloak. And that's time where you can get shot and killed quite easily. So if you minimize that by using a class using the Horse Healthy perk, or you're using the nimble body type, which is a little bit more health, I think that it bounces out quite well. And you still move fast with Fleet-Footed. I believe you actually do run at the same speed as a normal speedy would. So you're running extremely fast with this, and you got a good amount of health to protect you if you need to. One thing that you're going to have to worry about when you're using a sneak class is those heavies, man. If you don't get a direct shot on the heavies with your shotgun, it's going to be very, very difficult to kill them because they are so powerful up close. I mean, they'll just constantly run at you, and because they have so much health, if you don't get clean shots on them, it can take up to 3 or 4 shots to kill if not all your pellets connect. But I think this gun has like something like 12 pellets to deal damage with, which is really, really nice. With the 20 damage, that means you can basically one-shot anything in the game besides a heavy with Horse Healthy and a kind of bulletproof. So it really balances out to be a 2-shot shotgun most of the time with a 1-shot capability. That's pretty consistent. I mean, if you can get on target with this weapon, it's one of the more deadly weapons in the game. Now, for navigating the map with a shotgun, that's one of the most important things you can do. In my opinion, I find that the Ninja Smoke Bomb is best for navigating the map with a shotgun over something like the roller skates, because you can navigate the map and they won't know where you are exactly. I mean, they'll have some hints by looking at your aura around you. But by using the Ninja Smoke Bomb, they won't have a perfect place to put you, and you can basically run around the map around them and navigate the map to a situation where you like uncloak and then shoot them in the back, and then instantly duck under cloak, get back into cover, reload, and get back out there. To me, that's the most effective way to use the shotguns in this game. There's actually only 2 shotguns in the game, just like there's only 2 submachine guns in the game. But I think that's good. Although there isn't as much diversity, say, in Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3, you don't get the weapons that are exact carbon copies of each other. There's less weapons in each category, which means that each weapon has a unique purpose. I mean, this is the pump-action shotgun. There's also a fully automatic shotgun, which is less damage but higher rate of fire. And that less diversity leads to every weapon having a unique purpose. And at the half here, I have a score of 18-3. I think that's a pretty good score, at least just for the half. I'll bring you guys the next half of the game next week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Angry Beast, and I'm signing